and it's a generation that's gonna keep things going and not let it die like it almost did here. So, and that was one of my wishes, that they keep going, because they're, like I said, they're doing an awesome job.
Hello, my name is Zendrick Silas Anton.
My name is Doria Garcia.
Hi, my name is Melanie Anton.
Hello, my name is Hayden De Paola.
My name is Adriano Jose, and for Native American Recognition Day, I want to recognize my grandpa Nick for singing me all these songs for when I was little, so the animals won't get me sick. He would sing me all the animal songs, and my dad, because my dad teaches me about our past and how we ran to deliver messages, and for taking me out to go sing for people and helping them.
I'd like to recognize my older brother, Graven Silas Anton, for teaching me and guiding me through all these times and all of our Native teachings. If I never had him, never had an older brother, I wouldn't have known these things, known these songs. He was my first ever teacher in learning the Native ways and into learning our songs. The first song he ever taught me was O Kokoi.
I would like to recognize my Boba Richard Joaquin Sr. and my Ruru Dora Jane Miguel Joaquin Bat. And I would also like to recognize my Gaga'a Dolores Rodriguez. The reason why I want to recognize them is because they taught me so much about our tradition. Not only our tradition, but also our way of life. With that being on a judicial branch, the different teachings behind it all. Also alongside learning our history, how we became the O'odham people. They have really taught me great teachings from the past until now to the future. So I want to recognize them and thank them for being here. I also want to recognize one who she is watching right now in spirit. So again, thank you.
I'd like to recognize my Lulu Consuela Thomas Narcia. She has taught me a lot about my culture, songs, dances, and has been there for a lot with me. So I'd just like to thank her.
I'd like to recognize my uncle, Antonio Jose. The reason being is because he teaches me the meanings of the songs. He tells me stories about the past and our culture, and I know that a lot of people right now, or a lot of the young ones, are not very educated on our culture, and he makes sure that I'm have that knowledge.
Hi, my name is Carole Lopez, and along with my sister, I take care of the dance group, the Baba and the dance group. And the dance group started way back in the 90s, the early 90s, and it's still going strong. The reason I got involved with the dance group was I wanted since then we didn't have the songs for Akchin, and then this elderly lady who is a sister of one of our singers who had passed away, she had learned the songs, and then she brought it to the museum where there was more of us that wanted to learn the songs, so we did. And year by year we started dwindling down to where we're at now, which is my sister Norma. And we kept the dance group going. Then the little ones started growing up, and then some of them stayed. I think there's a couple of them that have stayed with the group right now, and they're in their 20s and they're still dancing.
Hi, my name is Norma Vincent. My sister Carole Lopez. The reason why I decided to wanting to learn the songs and sing the songs is because when I was younger, I remember way back listening to some of the elders when they used to sing, and since then I've been really wanting to learn how to sing the songs. And when I got the chance, and when we got asked, who wanted to learn these songs, right away I didn't hesitate. At first, it for myself, it really helped me out traditionally. Like they say, the songs that we sing are blessing songs. They're a blessing. With the youth council, it's really good to hear them sing, and I enjoy watching the young ladies when they would dance.
At one point, when the youth group started, and Antonio Davis was hired to take care of the youth along with Marla, he approached me and asked if, he was asking about the songs and if it was something that we could share with him, because he was a singer too. So I said, well, I didn't see no problem. No, this is not our songs. We just learned it and we'll be happy to share. We got together and we started practicing with the girls, and there were some of the girls in the youth council that were dancing with the dancers. So that helped a lot, because they're the ones that taught the dances to the youth council, the girls. So that helped a lot. Antonio learned the songs, and he, along with some of the other youth young men, started to learn, so they got to sing the songs. I really like that, because now somebody else is doing the songs, and it's not mainly us that we had shared the songs, for them to learn and to really get to know the hymn book. That is one that we were really into, learning the songs, because our hymn book is dying, and the culture and everyone else, and who best to teach it is to the young kids, the young people, which I hope the future will carry it on when we're gone, because we're not going to be around forever. So that was one of my goals for helping the youth group, that they're doing such a awesome job in keeping the tradition going and wanting to learn, and that was one of the main things that the community here needs to realize, that that our culture is dying, our hymn that gets dying, and to support the youth in any way they can.
I really appreciate how much GOG has done for them, and also for us. He's always helping us, and I hope somebody does continue to keep this dance going, these songs going, and teach other young kids. And I know I've heard some of the younger girls want to join the dance, which we have no problem. If you're wanting to join the dance, or even if you want to sing with us, you're more than welcome to join us. And I'm gonna do it as long as I can. And sometimes things get hectic. I get busy and stuff, but still, it must have been really meant for us. That's why we're still going, and and I continue to still do it for as long as I can. And then I would like to thank my sister, especially, for being patient, teaching me the songs sometimes. But I surprise myself, because I can learn the songs. I've never told myself I can't do it, but and I'm really glad that she's able to teach me the songs, and because she's really good at it. She knows how to write it, and to where I can read it and sing it. So I just want to thank her for being there for me, and teaching me these songs also.
Skuktash vasa jamui anya nab chigig Antonio Davis to banya aga go kopwat manchik pan kuri akimar arva pika mashtamakut gangho amjet va kitab akimar da majavatga. Hello, my name is Antonio Davis. A lot of people know me as Gok, or Gok Haupwith, my autumn name. I'm from the community of Vaki here in Gila River. I currently work for the Gila River Head Start program as a cultural specialist. I'm one of the former coordinators for the Akchin Youth Council, and during that time it was truly an honor, truly a blessing to be able to work for one of our neighboring communities, one of our sister tribes, the Huhura, the Devopo Adam of Akchin. this day has been always one of the ones that was really held in high regards, the Native American Recognition Day for the Akchin Indian community. Within the community, there's a lot of pride. There's a lot of symbolism in everything that you guys do. And I was very proud to be able to share that, to be proud to be an employee, be proud to just be acknowledged by the people there. Ever since I've been there, it was open arms. Felt like family. I felt like I had a tribal ID in Akchin. But most importantly, what I want to touch on is thank you very much to all the people that have made the efforts and strides into help teach the Vichich Hilmuchkam of Akchin who they are and where they're going in life. No matter if they're either going to have a seat on tribal council someday, be a part of public safety, be an educator, be a coordinator, just like myself and Marla and also Joe Ba'up. You know, a lot of these things are done for the people. They're sometimes what they would call mirgan upgaich, thankless jobs, but it's all done for the people. My part in it to help was through song. It's something that I'm really passionate about. I want to thank Carole Lopez and Norma Vincent, and then just everybody that I've encountered. Thomas, Carlisle, for sparking that interest in Shonyigior or Wichita. There's a lot of people that I want to acknowledge, but I don't want to leave anybody out. But really having those strides to not only through leadership but through the culture, the O'odham culture, is to really have them, each of these young people, a sense of who they are, from whether it was the youth council agenda being in O'odham and in English, teaching the songs, the dances, carrying those songs and dances on not only the ones from the community, but what little bit that I can contribute. Even developing songs. And when I say this, all of this stuff, I'm not saying it to brag or to boast, but it truly was an honor to be a part of the efforts to instill that sense of pride, that sense of community leadership, citizenship to the young people here in the Akchin Indian community. So with that, I want to say, si sukik O'odhamatash, Akchin Hilmuchkam, Tavupo O'odham, Vichich Hilmuchkam, Jamukit, Joshim Sihoigert, Suhusim Hoigert. I want to wish everybody in the Akchin Indian community a very happy Native American Recognition Day. Kind of saddened that I'm not there to help you celebrate, but in due time, I know we all have to stay safe, we all have to stay healthy for a brighter tomorrow. Manyasapwa.
Happy Recognition Day for the tribes, that even our sister tribes, and hoping that the youth group, will participate in any way they can to make it more enjoyable for the community members, to really realize, how strong the culture and our hymnbook is, and to just to recognize the youth as a whole, because we're getting older, and like I said, the youth are going to be the ones that are going to be taking over everything.
I would just like to say, the same happy Native American Recognition Day to everyone in the community, and you need to be safe, wear your mask, and like Carole says, we're really proud of the youth for doing what they're doing, for keeping the tradition going and our culture, because that's important. And then also for, not being shy, be open about it, share with the other sister tribes what you have learned. Be proud of what you have learned, And I just want to, say, continue to do what you're doing. You guys are doing an awesome job. And I hope to see more youth get involved in learning our tradition and our culture.
Hello, my name is Joseph Davis and I am one of the coordinators for the Akchin Youth Council alongside Marla Antone. And on behalf of the Akchin Youth Council, we just want to wish everyone a happy Native American Recognition Day. We wanted to create this video to not only recognize but celebrate all of those individuals in our families and in our lives that have dedicated themselves to our Autumn Himduk. It goes without saying that we wouldn't be where we are without all of the effort that they put forward to make sure that we're knowledgeable and that these teachings will carry on to the next generation. The Akchin Youth Council shares that same mindset when it comes to our Autumn Himduk. One of our goals is to do our part in spreading knowledge and creating an environment where youth can come to learn. So it goes without saying that we're extremely grateful for all those individuals who have made an impact on not only the Youth Council, but the Akchin Indian community as a whole. So again, the Akchin Youth Council would like to extend our deepest thank yous to everyone who has made an impact on us and who has dedicated themselves to this work. Happy Native American Recognition Day, Akchin. Sapu. Ahiya vanyeta ayaha 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 punyeta siyari yanakuvan sikore tanato mahiya vanyeta sikore tanato mahiya vanyeta maranaya sitomato tamasikora pinyanem ahiya vanyeta ayaha punyetam siyari yanakuvan maranaya sikamata kamasikora pinyamen ahiya vanyetam ayaha punyetam siyari yanakuvan